Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alifa Azka. I am 4th semester student majoring in English Education, Department at Syarif Hidayatullah State Islamic University. Okay, this is my last video for extensive reading 2023. Okay guys, today I will present a novel review entitled The Truth About Lorin Jones by Alison Lurie. This novel tells about a woman named Polly Alter, of a failing painter and 13-year-old museum employee from New York. She has taken a year off from work to conduct research on and write a biography of Lorin Jones. The purpose of Polly's program is to demonstrate how Lorin Jones, whose life is somewhat reminiscent of Diane Arbus, was a talented but sensitive painter who was taken advantage of and driven to an early death by the brutal men around her, including her dealer, and then her brother, her first husband, and finally hippie Put, who took her to Key West before abandoning her and when she was ill and near death. Lorin Jones is a victim of the masculine system, and Polly is determined to show it. She also wants to defend herself because her father was a ne'er-do-well and neglected Polly, like most biographers do, and then exploited by her husband, who disregarded Polly's own professional ambitions in favor of taking a new position in Denver. However, none of the information the biographer discovers about Jones quite supports Polly's feminist beliefs, just as the information she learns about the men in her own life does not support her position as the victim. The fact that Polly was the one who drove her father away and who stopped her from hearing her husband's sensible suggestion was something she needed come to terms with about herself. Not all the information is bad. As a perspective relative, Lorin Jones is able to notice that her niece might be a skilled photographer, something the young woman had no idea of at the time. We appreciate Jones' unwavering commitment to her craft as well as her allure and charisma. We discover that Jones has a complicated personality with flaws and virtues that depend on the observer, and we also discover that all of the witnesses have a stake in how the tale is recounted. Additionally, they all disparage and appreciate one another in diverse ways. After that, no one acted or had faith in you when Polly began to inquire about the facts. How arbitrary the biographer is, and how enamored with the ability to judge other people's life is what Polly tells us this story illustrates. Polly engaged in sexual flings with two of Lorin Jones' husbands. After one encounter, she criticized Lorin Jones, and after another, she over-identifies with each informant since they all impress her so much. Polly occasionally starts to hear Jones' voice in her own head at this stage. Polly wants to portray her client as a martyr or a greedy person, depending on her current state of mind. After doing a lot of searching about the case or the biography of Lorin Jones himself, Polly knows more and more things and knows a lot of people. From what the things is bad to the good things that have been done by Lorin Jones. When Jen describes Polly's sons, says a boy 14 years old as growing a man, she emphasized the word with contempt, as if she were saying monkey. Jen turns every room she lives in into a nest of glossy magazines, ruffled calico aprons, pink cable knit sweaters, painted teapots, and an ashtray in the shape of heart. She also spells out words like CRAP as though a receptive child were always listening. Jane may be a fanatic anti-man, but he has no problem playing the traditional sweet-smelling, aversive mother. He spends his evenings in Greenwich Village attending past these benefits for affirmative action and settles every argument with a hearty hug. Her rhetoric masks an aggressive, charming personality. Okay. After finding out all the truth about Lorin Jones, Polly increasingly thinks that her life is almost the same as Lorin's because she denies or rejects many things. For example, like he rejects all men in her life. In the end, one man who approached her, she chose to live with. At first, Polly didn't want to live with Meg because she judged from the beginning of the novel that all men were the same as her father. But in the end, she said that she would live with the man because after she finished the book on the biography of Lorin Jones, she didn't care what would happen next. Maybe she will become a worker in a painting gallery or become a painter again like at beginning of her failed job. Okay guys, maybe that's all from me. Thank you for your kind attention and don't forget to like this video. Thank you for extensive reading 2023. The last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you around.